Hey guys, welcome back to Figure Unboxing. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And today we're going to take a look at the Demoniacal fit, chosen ones from, well, Dragon Ball Super. I'm actually really surprised they went for this release. I guess it's kind of cool for people who miss out on the official version. This is obviously a knockoff of Goku Black, and it does come with a little bit more accessories, which is kind of cool. And yeah, here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. I'm pretty sure most of you are really curious about the quality, and let's check it out. And here's the figure still in the inner packaging, looking really nice, and let's check it out. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is actually pretty good. Everything is very nicely painted and sculpted for the most part. I'm not going to be too stressed out on that, because for $40, this is pretty decent. I don't seem to have any loose joints. The figure is not floppy at all. Very, very solid. And let's just take a close look at the figure. I love the attention to detail, and I'm not sure if it's just me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think, but I feel like the proportion on the Demoniacal fit version seems a little bit better. For some reason, I just feel like the S.H.Figuarts version looks a little bit more chubby, and this one is a little more slim. I know I'm using a different faceplate, but he really does feel a little bit more skinny to me. And yeah, let's check out the articulation. I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen already. So far, so good. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. You can look up about this much, look down about this much with the neck, and you can tilt his head side to side, no problem. And the shoulder is just on a butterfly joint, which is really nice for Kamehameha poses. And you can raise them up about this much, ball joint, bicep swivel, and curl about this much, and you do get the ball wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, bend backwards about this much, have some very good side-to-side movement. And for the leg, you can kick out about this high, bend about this much, fly swivels, side-to-side pivot, and tail hinge. And I'm really surprised with the skirt material over here. This is as good as the S.H.Figuarts. And yeah, I believe that's it for the articulation. The plastic quality is obviously not as good as S.H.Figuarts, but I think this is pretty decent. But you might have to heat this up a little bit, because some of the plastic do feel a little bit brittle, even though they are really sturdy and tight. And yeah, let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face, and I think they did a really good job here. And next up, we have a sideways looking teeth gritting face, and it looks really good as well. And next up, we have the interchangeable head for the Super Saiyan, and I think it looks pretty good as well. And then we get an evil smirk expression. And lastly, we have the shouting face. And for the interchangeable hands, first off, we get a pair of style posing hands. And then we get the Kamehameha hands, as well as the effect part. And next up, we get a pair of hands for holding the scythe, and this is probably the best design I've seen from like any third-party scythe. Very, very cool. And then we get one right karate chop for the energy sword. And then we have the instant transmission hand, the pointing hand, and lastly, we have one style posing hand that is not included in the official release, and I believe that's everything. And let's check out some action poses. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and I hope you guys enjoy them. And after playing around with it, I do feel like the joints are still a little bit worrisome for me. I probably wouldn't play around with it too much. It's no S.H.Figuarts. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty decent. And let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, just like any other bootleg, if you don't want to spend the money on the original, this one is a really good alternative option. Especially that the original is so expensive right now. The only issue I have with this figure is obviously just the quality of the plastic, but that is to be expected. You do get what you pay for. But this guy does come with a lot of accessories, in fact more than the S.H.Figuarts version of it, so that might be fun for you. But one thing to note is that the head sculpt is actually not compatible. They're using a different joint, but the hands are very, very nice. They are compatible. And yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.